Well, it is time. That time on the Mountain Morning Show, it is In Magazine. They need no introduction because they're here every Friday and we love them and we know what they're here to tell us about. This week we're talking about movies and haunted houses. We've got Kelly and Ryan here with us. Thanks for coming up, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
We're just talking all about In Magazine all the time. So tell us, where are the good haunted houses to go to this year, Kelly?
Well, we're still working our way through them. We are trying to hit all of them by Halloween.
So all of them meaning how many?
I would say there's probably about 20.
Really?
So,
that many?
Yeah, we probably won't make it to all of them, but we're getting to as many as we can. My favorite so far that I've been to is Nightmare on 13th.
Okay.
They put a lot of money into renovations this year, lots of electronic animated characters. They really have a lot of iconic characters from horror movies. So at first I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, that's not so original, but after you see some really realistic effects from The Ring staring right at you,
it's a little freaky.
Yeah, you become a believer. So I was actually scared, and it's so long. It's the biggest haunted house in Utah, 40,000 square feet.
Wow.
So just the fact that you're in there for like an hour, by that point your nerves are so shot that you'll jump at almost anything, you know. And the other one that I've been to is a brand new one this year called Carnival of Fear. It's in Taylorsville. And it has kind of a scary clown.
Ryan, you're laughing. Why is this one?
I'm laughing.
Is this one scary or what?
No.
Their idea is to get back to the way spook alleys used to be. And I think it comes off as pretty amateurish. I don't really think it's worth the money, but they want it to be sort of family friendly, and it is probably a better place to take kids. It's not as scary.
Well, you're saying if you want to be scared, go to Nightmare on 13th.
Yes, Nightmare on 13th is an excellent one.
Okay.
This weekend we'll be checking out Haunted Hollow and Haunted Forest, which are owned by the same people. One's in Ogden, one's in American Fork. And I might check out a haunted corn maze.
I think those are fun. I've done those as well. I mean, it's the thing you've got to do. It's Halloween, you know, it's fun. Mm-hmm. I think they're great to go to. But do you have these all listed in a magazine?
We do. We have a listing. We've got a review of the two that I just mentioned, and then there's a list of other haunted houses for you to check out.
So, haunted houses. Ryan, have you been to one yet?
I have not. No, they have me locked up in other horrors. I'm seeing, you know, like Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Was it awful?
That's probably the scariest movie I've seen in a long time.
Oh, with Jamie Lee Curtis, really?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
She's only in it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
or so,
that's right. But she's pretty scary. Yeah, no, it's more. It was more the crowd, actually. It was a Radio Kid Disney event.
Where there were just kids everywhere.
Kids, and there were
and
dancers, and it was kind of crazy that way. And I felt about 20 years too old for it. But
you went anyways.
Well, that's my job. Yeah, my job is to occasionally sit through movies that I wouldn't normally think about
Kelly
seeing.
gets to go to haunted houses, you go to the movies.
And I'd prefer haunted houses.
See, I thought that movie would have been filled with, you know, the socialites. They carry the little lap dogs in their handbags.
No, I think they're boycotting it and they're offended. Because no, I don't know about that, but
so if you want to take the kids, go see Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Sure.
If not,
actually, you know what? If you want to take the kids, go see City of Ember. City of Ember
Who's in that one?
Pretty much a bunch of nobodies, but you got Bill Murray as the mayor and Tim Robbins as a father guy in it. But it's a good children's kind of science fiction film. It's a civilization that's had to go live underground for 200 years because of a nuclear holocaust or something. You know, it's not safe to be out, and so they're kind of down in this world, and their electricity starts to go out, and they don't know what to do.
Interesting.
So I actually really like that. Of the two, that is the far better, and I think adults might actually enjoy that one.
But I know that Beverly Hills Chihuahua did like fantastic at their first opening weekend in the box office.
Yes.
It wasn't like 29 million or something like that for the first weekend?
Yeah, we don't really like to talk about that.
Okay, we won't talk about
because
that.
You know, it's a sort of thing where I don't know that they got any good reviews anywhere, but it also kind of shows that the public will go see whatever they want sometimes.
Yeah, very true.
And no, I really can't think of anything great to say about it.
I think Eagle Eye looks good. Have you seen it, Kelly?
Eagle Eye is kind of by the numbers. It's got a few other films smashed into it, but it's not bad. It's entertaining. It's got a nice pace to it. I think it could have been more, but for kind of a big blockbuster film, it's all right.
Okay, Kelly, have you seen any of these ones that have come out lately?
No, I don't really get to see.
I nice to get somebody's perspective.
I sent her to the chick flicks. No, that's not true.
Yes, he sent me to Nights in Rodante, which I don't know.
Was it because that's Is it Richard Gere in that one?
Yeah, it's Richard Gere and Diane Lane, and I thought it was a little sappy.
Was it?
Yeah.
Not good? Because it's based off the book, right?
Yeah. You know, I have been seeing a lot of plays lately, and one that I would recommend is Into the Woods at Hale Center Theater.
Oh, good.
Amazing production values
really?
on that. Yeah, they have Rapunzel's towers shooting up out of the stage. Red Riding Hood's grandmother's bed is just popping out of the floor.
Really?
And when the wolf eats, Red Riding Hood and the grandmother, they're like going down into the bed, you know, to be like they're in his
It is a fantastic show, and we're
Yeah.
actually going there in a couple weeks to go shoot it and, you know, talk to them. So I'm glad to hear you really liked it.
Yeah,
And Hale Center Theater does a great job.
They really do, and I'm amazed at all the stuff they can fit on that little tiny stage. I mean, they have so many props coming out of everywhere.
So that one, have you seen any other good ones lately?
I also saw a play at Salt Lake Acting Company called A Slight Discomfort, which is the exact opposite. It's a one-man play. It's held in the Chapel Theater at Salt Lake Acting Company, so it only holds about 50 people. And I saw it on opening night. And so I've got this actor on stage, and he's talking about prostate cancer. And then the playwright is sitting, you know, 3 rows behind me. He's a professor at the University of Utah. So it's very, very personal. There's this guy that's talking about all of these intimate, you know, physical details, and the guy's right there. So it's like, whoa, this is really happening right around us. So that one's very good in a different way. So
good place to go see. So it's kind of nice. I mean, In Magazine is great for that. You guys tell about the places to see, the restaurants to go to, the movies to see. I mean, you review how many films all the time? I mean, you're just a million.
There's usually at least 4 a week. So.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, actually more like 6 a week because I do DVDs and stuff as well.
Okay, so you're doing a lot of stuff. So make sure everybody can pick up a copy of In Magazine. Go to haunted houses, right?
Yes.
That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to switch jobs?
You know, maybe this weekend I will go to a haunted house. We'll see.
Yeah,
she might as well.
Haunted corn maze with me.
All right, maybe we'll go haunted.
There you go. Okay, haunted corn maze. Well, thanks for coming in, you guys. Make sure you pick up a copy of In Magazine. They're all around Utah. Always a good thing if you are looking for good restaurants, haunted houses, movies, whatnot. Good thing to pick up. So stick around. We've got more coming up on the Mountain Morning Show just after this.